So we are about to get underway with our pre-89 pre-final for this event of the European Grand Prix. So I do know for a fact that at the moment it is going to be the case that Jürgen Schauber and, well, there we go, Chantal van Andel will be on the front row of the grid. Jan van Handel and Vojens Nielsen will be on row 2. Alan Bount and the 102 of Thomas Kart looks to be on row number 3. Row 4, it's Kjeld Christiansen in the 107 and Bart van den Hul in the number 17. Bengt Albertsson in the number 66 will line up on the inside of row number 5 with Christian Helmer Pedersen on the Dino 286 rounding out your top 10. Guy Lagarde, then we've got Tommy Jespersen, along with that Bertolt Bermel, Tobias Lankilde Lausen and Günther Lineborg rounding out your 15-strong grid. So the drivers will make their way in towards the final couple of corners. So it's going to be 10 minutes this time as Schauber and Van Handel bring us out of the final corner. Into the tram lines, revs rise. We are lights out and racing. And it's the run down to turn number 1. Schauber takes the inside line. Van Handel slots in behind and goes a little bit deep into the corner. That was possibly Thomas Kart, who lost a lot of time going through the opening corner. Maybe the German might be slowing. Oh no, and that's Jürgen Schauber! Jürgen Schauber has been turned the wrong way. Well, he ended up the wrong way round. And the German who won both heats has got to bump start that kart all over again. It's disaster for the man from Germany. Third in last year's final. Can he get that kart started? So Jürgen Schauber frantically trying out of turn number 3. And I think that's not going to work. Looks like the karts have been realigned once again for a race start. And on this particular occasion, there will be no Jürgen Schauber alongside Chantal van Handel from the Netherlands. Mamma mia, what a disaster for the man from Germany. That is a real shame. You don't like to see that. But Jürgen Schauber strikes drama. Well, drama does not go his way unless he's got that kart started. If that's him in the background, he's a very lucky individual. But he's going to have to do what we call in the United Kingdom a top gear from the rear. So Chantal van Andel will lead the field into the tram lines. So it looks like this time, revs up, lights are out, we're underway. And Jan van Handel gets a little bit of a touch from behind, courtesy of Vojens Nielsen. But Chantal van Andel is leading the field as we head up to turn 3 for the opening tour. She got the whole shot on that particular occasion and now has the opportunity to get away into the distance. Now the key 64,000 Danish kroner question is, where is Jürgen Schauber? Nowhere to be seen, it looks like. So the German has unfortunately ended up, he's on the back foot, I'm afraid, to be honest with you. And on this particular occasion, well, Chantal van Andel has taken grabbed the bull by both horns and gone along for the ride at the front end of the field, and she has got a big gap at this moment in time. Battle for third and fourth a little bit further back as we come across the line to complete the opening lap. So Chantal van Andel leads. Second is Jan van Andel, Vojens Nielsen, and then it's going to be Bart van den Hul. Kjeld Christiansen rounds out your top 5. Then it is the number 30 of Tommy Jespersen, I believe. He started down in P12. He's currently up to 6th, ahead of the number 32, Alan Bount, on the Kart Roma Speciale. He rounds out P7. Then it is the 66 of Bengt Albertsson on the Techno chassis, man from Sweden. Battle for 3rd and 4th really heating up. And could there be a possible change in the offing? They're going to be coming through turn number 12 as we speak. So it's the Von Handels leading the way. Chantal from Jan. And it's the number 17 of Bob van den Hul ahead of the number 25. Of Uffering Nielsen, who dives the inside of the man on the Landia Tempo chassis. And already, Chantal van Andel is doing oh, no. Bob van den Hul did not need to do that. Through at turn number 8, just carried too much speed into the corner, drifted wide, nearly ended up leaving 3rd place. His barn doors pretty much wide and truly open for Uffering Nielsen to get on through. But Chantal van Andel leading at the moment. So I'm not too sure with regards to... So I think there might be a transponder issue for Jan van Andel at the moment. He's currently running P2 on the road. There he is. There's Bart van den Hul in the number 17, running with the number 75 on his Nassau panel. Tommy Jespersen, along with likes of Alan Bount. They're running out the top 6 at the minute as things stand. So I'm only able to go by the information on the top left corner of my screen, folks. So unfortunately, the connection I've got to the live timing has had a couple of problems. Chantal van Andel continues to lead the way here in the 10-minute pre-final. And she has a considerable lead. Let's just put it that way. Bart van den Hul, currently P3, as that was Tommy Jespersen being passed by Carl Christiansen in the number 107. Oh, and the 30 is slowing. Oh no, Jespersen has hit trouble. Technical dramas. And the number 30 pulls off the circuit. Oh dear. Not what you want to see. And looks at the engine. Well, there we go. The body language tells the story. It's a real shame, but that's part and parcel of racing. Technical difficulties, there are highs and lows in motorsport, as we all very well know. And Chantal van Andel has a lead. Oh my goodness me, this could be one of the biggest winning margins in classic kart race 100cc European Grand Prix history. It's an absolute country mile, as if she wants to get home to the Netherlands rather quickly. But Jespersen having to stand by the sidelines, hands on hips. That's a real shame for the number 30. It was running so well. But it just goes to show that it's not always that Lady Luck will shine her light down on you. There's a lot of preparation that goes into these karts, but it's also the case that it's about mechanical sympathy. And with these older karts, you've got to have a little bit more of a a softer touch when it comes to driving them at speed. So now there's one number that I can't see at the moment, and that is Bart van den Hul in the number 17, was running in the top 5. So there is the number 32, Alan Bount in the Kart Roma Speciale, powered by the Perilla TT31. Now, I'm just wondering if there is a possible transponder issue for Bart van den Hul in the number 17. But the laps are quickly fading away, as is the timer. So Chantal van Andel at this rate could be putting herself on pole position, obviously with the unfortunate retirement of Jürgen Schauber in the early stages of this race after turn number 3 on the opening lap. Befitting Nielsen, P3 at the moment, 24 seconds off the race leader. And Chantal van Andel is showing a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition. And Bengt Albertsson got through on Alan Bount there out of turn number 3. Sidewall to sidewall. And then the number 32 got a bit of a fright. And that just goes to show how quickly things can change. And Tommy Jespersen taking the number 30 Kart, I think, towards the entry. Oh, and there's someone else slowing. Oh, nearly has her coming together with somebody else going through into turn number 9. They had their hand up saying, no, 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 you need to get past me, you need to get past me. And Chantal van Andel completes another lap. Jan van Andel in P2, 26.1 seconds behind. Now this is going to be a milestone moment. I know that Ibach Pedersen, who raced over Classic Kart race CKR for the last couple of years, I've been waiting for another driver to make an impact, and that is definitely what Chantal van Andel has done this weekend. Black and white warning flag is being shown to the 66 of Bengt Albertsson from Sweden. That'll be driving standards related, I'm sure. Chantal van Andel crosses the line again. So we have, we might be on 1+1 more, because luckily enough I've spotted out of the window where myself and Steffi and Jens from Cam Company are sitting. We are, there's actually a race time ticker just on the right hand side of the main gantry. So that might give me an indication. So whether we might get, now that is counting down. And that has gone to 0. So I would imagine that maybe oh dear. So that is going to be a, oh dear, I think someone is not going to be in the so that is going to be basically final lap that we're underway with. So Chantal van Andel, second in both qualifying heats for pre-89, makes her way down into turn 4 for the final time, then through into 5, 6 and 7, through at the French Fry corner, because it basically looks like one, and it's quite a fast bit of tarmac. But she's got a couple of drivers back market traffic up ahead of her, but it's not going to be difficult for this lady from the Netherlands. She's been absolutely flying, leads by about 31 seconds. And it's going to be 2 more corners to go. Jürgen Schauber, the man who finished 3rd last year, won both qualifying heats, retires in the opening lap, but it's out of the final corner. And look at this, Chantal van Andel wins the pre-final. She scratches the top of her race helmet. I bet she can't believe that. And more to the point, look at this. It's going to be a Van Handel. 1-2, I'm sure. We're waiting. We're going to have a little bit of a wait, about 30 or so seconds. So who's going to come across the line in P2? It is going to be the number 84 of Jan Van Handel, who took the top honours last year in Pre-89. Third, Uffering Nielsen. Fourth, it's going to be Kjeld Christiansen, I believe. But, Chantal Van Andel, proficiat, well done, great job in that race. And she wins the pre-final in P89. Can a magical moment be set in history for CKR 2025? Well, we'll have to wait until the pre-89 final a little bit later on. But Chantal Van Andel wins ahead of Jan Van Andel, Uffering Nielsen, Bengt Albertsson, Kjeld Christiansen, Thomas Kracht, Christian Helmer Pedersen, Guy Lagarde, Alan Bount, Bart van den Hul out with 7 laps to go. Tommy Jespersen, Gunther Leineborg, Jürgen Schauber, with Bertolt Bermel and Tobben Lankilde Lausen out as well. But Chantal Van Andel leads home. Van Handel 1-2 in the pre-89 pre-final.